What's going on? Here to give you just a little update on the progress of my Comics Anthology short story, 6 pages for the Hundreds Comic Anthology project for life in space as a theme. Before I get into that, I believe I started telling you about going to set up the bar, and this all came about because a friend, I was not planning on doing it. I've done it the last couple months, had great sales in December, not so much in January, February, since Valentine's Day was just a couple days ago. I thought, I had friends get a hold of me asking me if I was going to be there. I told them no. A couple friends were actually planning on attending and jamming with the band that I had never heard play before. So I decided on a whim that things must be coming together to make me want to go to this. This all came about. I threw everything together, threw it in the van, took off down the road, and it was a good night. Had some extra stuff out. If you haven't seen them, I redid some coffee mugs from issue 5. I had the 6th that was done already, and then I did one up for issue 7 as well. I will throw pictures of them up right. So I had those ordered. I had them sitting out. People were excited about them. They were checking them out. Sold one of them, which was a good deal. I don't have a lot of stock because I don't know if they'll move as well as the first case of them I had. But it seems like that's a pretty great ticket item to have hanging out. Also, as the night progressed, I would have my print book open up to different pages, and there happened to be a lady who was starting to get a little intoxicated, but she saw the punk Bride of Frankenstein and fell in love with it. Throughout the night, she kept coming back to the table, looking at it, asking how much it was, and then she'd walk off. So I grabbed one out of my case just on the off chance that she would talk the fellow that she was with into buying one, and they did, which made for awesome sales that night. Pushed me over the mark, got me gas on my tank, made the night worthwhile, and made everything a little bit sweeter. So Friday came. I worked on my Etsy store a little bit. I'll throw a link down below. I have my prints up there. Some of my prints, I have all the issues you can order off Etsy if you don't feel as comfortable on ordering from my big cartel site. Then Saturday came, and I really wanted to finish up this 6-page story. So I knocked it out. Page 6 is penciled, inked, and nearly finished. I say nearly finished because I have to put a pause on these 21 days right here. I've talked to Yann about it. He knows that I'm paused my days because I do have a commission I have to take care of. I have about a week and a half to finish that up. So putting a pause on these 21 days just makes the most sense. Also, I ordered this giant Workforce Epson scanner printer that will allow me to scan in the full pages, so I don't have to stitch them together. So I want to test that out on this short story first. So I'll scan them in. I might print them on the back of the Bristol pages that I have used for the story. For one, to see how well it handles them, but for two, coloring them on that page would make it awesome that if somebody would want the actual art, they'd have the colored page as well. I'm not sure if I'm going to do colored version yet. I think I might actually just do grayscale for the colors. I know I was talking about doing full color, but I think if I just do grayscale, I can knock it out pretty quickly. I will also still have the inks, so if I want to go back and actually color it later down the road, after this anthology has been printed for a year and whatnot, and use it for promotional things, then I can. So, page 6 is done. I would be showing you a clip of me inking in and showing the page off, but you'll have to pay attention to when we announce the stuff for the Comics Anthology actually being kickstarted and whatnot. So I believe today's roughly day 47, I think. Everybody's going to day 100. If you get it done before then, awesome. I think me and Yann will exceed that goal. But if you don't make that cutoff, I don't think you're allowed to be in the anthology, which makes sense. It's the 100 days project, which is awesome by me. I'm excited to see what everybody else is coming up with. I'm excited to see how well my story plays amongst all the other people's. So yeah, that does it for that. Coming up, I am going to be working on this commission for the next week or so. I'm not sure how much I will be showing of that. I'll probably show the first stages of me making the painting. Since it is for a friend, I'm going to ask him if he's alright with me sharing the painting and the process of making the painting. I might also put up a time-lapse. I think I'm going to actually record the process and then just speed it up for... I like the time-lapses that I can get done, but it is also just kind of a pain trying to piece them together and make them cohesive. So I think I'm actually going to record so I can show a real time sped up version. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's going to do it for me. Go check out Yann's latest video. I will put the link to his latest. He should have his next one out. I believe I spaced these videos out appropriately to catch his next Sketch Alona series. I believe he should be in Sevilla at this point as well. So go over his page, wish him luck, see what he's been doing on his story and his comics, because he's really creating some magic. I know I keep saying this, but trust me, just go check out his stuff. Is that going to do it? Yep, that's going to do it for now. Hopefully I can get this commission done. My printer shows up so I can finish up this short story, and then I can finally get back to working on issue 8. So fingers crossed this all plays out well. I'm excited about what this whole year holds, just because work on everything has been going so well this year so far. Also, I should have proofs for issue 7 coming up here shortly. Hopefully my printer gets in gear and gets those knocked out so I can approve them, print them, ship them to me. Other than that, I hope all your projects are going well. Yeah, check out Yann's video. I'll link a few other people's videos, so check out those links down below. Love you guys, and I'll check in with you for me working on the commission I'm working on, type, blog. I don't know, I'll have to figure that out, but after the words, I'll probably cut away a couple videos talking about random art stuff and whatnot, and then once my printer shows up and I finish up this short story, I'll return to this production blog, and you'll see you'll find out that the short story is finished. But for now, page 6's, those 6 pages are completely inked. They just need grayscale added, so that's what I'm going to be working on next. So love you guys, check you later, and